What if I told you that one day you woke up and all the people around you just vanished? What if they disappeared without a trace? It sounds like a crazy idea, but what if it actually happened? What would happen if humans suddenly disappeared from the earth? Let's find out in today's episode. The day humans disappeared. If humans just vanished into thin air, it wouldn't take long for the world to start healing. Within seconds, traffic would stop all across the world. In less than a minute, every television station would go off the air. Without humans to operate them, phone lines would go dead within an hour. Planes would crash, engines sputtering and grinding to a halt in the sky. All those moving parts that need constant human attention would grind to a quick stop. Within days, every single farm animal would starve to death. Without farmers to feed them, fields would lay fallow, crops rotting in the ground, abandoned and uneaten. Crops would still grow though, weeds and vines creeping into the farm equipment and over the fences. Barren fields would become wild gardens in a matter of months. Hour after we're gone. Within an hour after we're gone, animals across the world would emerge from their hiding places. They'd cautiously leave their homes, sniffing the air for danger. With no humans in sight or sound, their curiosity would get the better of them, and they'd begin exploring. Birds would fly down from their trees and hop from branch to branch, chirping their delight to an empty world. Deer would step out of the forest and into the fields, their snouts twitching at the new smells carried on the wind. A week later, power goes out. A week after humans disappeared, most of the power would go out around the world. With no one to pay the electric bills or maintain the delicate systems, power grids would fail. The lights in the cities would flicker and die, plunging the world into darkness. Rural areas with independent power sources might remain illuminated, but even those would run out of fuel or supplies within a few days. The glow of neon signs and the soft light of LEDs would be replaced by the soft glow of fireflies and the reflection of starlight on a spider's web. 1 month later, nature takes over. A month after humans were gone, nature would begin to reclaim the land. Vines would crawl up the sides of buildings, their tendrils seeking purchase. On any available surface, weeds would sprout between the cracks in the pavement. Trees would send down deep roots, seeking water and nutrients in the barren soil. Animals would begin to roam the streets, their numbers growing larger. As more and more animals emerged from their homes, drawn by the promise of a new world. 1 year later, cities collapsed. A year after humans disappeared, most of the world's cities would collapse. Without maintenance, the structures would deteriorate rapidly. Roofs would cave in, exposing the interior to the elements. Bridges would crumble, cutting off entire neighborhoods from the rest of the world. Streets would crack and crumble under the assault of the weather and the relentless advance of weeds. Only the strongest buildings would remain standing, and they wouldn't stay that way for long. 10+ years later, wildlife rules. More than 10 years after humans disappeared, the world would be ruled by wildlife. Lush rainforests would cover the land, and the animals would live in peace. No longer hunted by humans or disturbed by their noise, animals would thrive. Birds would sing in the trees, and their songs would be the only music in the world. The ocean would teem with life, and the seas would be filled with the laughter of dolphins and the songs of whales. 100 years later, no trace of humanity. In 100 years, there would be no trace of humanity left on Earth. The forest would be so dense that it would be impossible to see the sun. The animals would have no memory of the humans who had come before them, and the only evidence of our existence would be the ruins of our cities, overgrown and crumbling to dust. Could this really happen? Let's think about it. So what do you think? Could this actually happen? Will humans one day disappear from the face of the earth? If it did happen, what would you do? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching. See you next time.